Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings San Francisco. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Friday, July 24th. You'll be interested to know, 115 years ago, today in 1911, explorer Hiram Bingham led a Yale University expedition and brought the Machu Picchu mountain citadel to international attention after local guides revealed the site in the high Andes. That discovery highlighted indigenous engineering and cultural achievement and helped inspire global appreciation and preservation efforts for Andean history and Inca heritage. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Friday at Ocean Beach. This morning, it's looking choppy with waves at 3+ feet. Conditions remain choppy throughout the morning with winds onshore at 10 to 12 miles per hour. By early afternoon, expect the wave height to shift to 2 to 4 feet as winds increase to 17 to 18 miles per hour. Best time to ride is at 6 a.m. with the 2-foot incoming mid-tide when the south-southwest swell is 2.5 feet at 12 seconds and the onshore wind is 10 miles per hour. The first high tide on Friday will be 4 feet at 10:30 a.m., followed by a 3.5-foot low tide just before 2:30. The nearshore buoy in San Francisco Bar reads 60 degrees for the water temperature. Conditions start choppy on Saturday with waves at 2 to 4 feet and winds from the west-northwest at 11 to 18 miles per hour. Sunday sees a steady improvement, with fair conditions and waves building to 3 to 5 feet early. The wind picks up later. Monday maintains similar fair conditions with waves remaining at 3 to 5 feet and lighter winds, making it the most favorable day of the period. This morning, it's partly sunny, and it feels like 58 degrees with 14 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 8:25, and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:08. It looks like we're in for some mostly cloudy skies today, with a high around 60 and a mild breeze. Tonight, expect continued mostly cloudy conditions, with a low of 56 and light winds picking up a bit. Looking ahead in the weather. Saturday will be mostly sunny with highs near 62 and west-northwest winds around 16 miles per hour, gusting up to 22. Sunday and Monday stay partly sunny to mostly sunny with highs around 62 to 63 and nights in the mid-50s. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, as summer weather in San Francisco shifts from foggy mornings to sunny afternoons, planning the ultimate staycation becomes a delightful endeavor. Check into the recently renovated J Hotel on Clay Street for a touch of luxury before heading out to enjoy the culinary scene. Indulge in French fare at Vergis, then grab a slice from Out of Sight Pizza, followed by a nightcap at Vesubio Cafe. On Saturday, start your day with croissants from Parachute Bakery, explore the Ferry Plaza Farmers Market, and savor dim sum at City View Restaurant. Complete your weekend with brunch at Zazie, a visit to the De Young Museum, and a soothing soak at Kabuki Springs and Spa. Now on to sports. Arizona Cardinals quarterback Jacoby Brissett will participate in training camp amid ongoing contract negotiations with no hold-in or holdout planned. Coach Mike Loeffler confirmed that Brissett will practice on the camp's first day, despite no agreement reached yet. Brissett's attendance is important, as he missed most of the off-season program, only reporting during mandatory minicamp as a non-participant. Following the release of Kyler Murray, Brissett became the primary option after starting 12 games in 2025. He seeks an extension, wanting compensation more in line with fellow starters. Loeffler described the contract talks as still ongoing and productive. In local sports, the Giants are desperate for a win. After dropping all three to Kansas City and falling to 42-60, they'll look to snap a 5-game losing streak tonight against the Angels at Oracle Park. Logan Webb takes the mound. The right-hander has been one of the few bright spots this season, and the pitcher-friendly confines gives San Francisco a real edge. The Angels aren't exactly rolling either, so this is a chance for the G-men to right the ship at home. First pitch is 7:15. Off the field, the Giants made a move Thursday, releasing veteran catcher Eric Haase after struggling through 29 games. Meanwhile, trade deadline chatter is heating up. San Francisco is reportedly in on Seattle's George Kirby, which would mean sending Casey Schmidt and Eric Miller to the Mariners. Kirby has got the pedigree to slot behind Webb, but any move signals the Giants might be looking ahead to next year, rather than pushing for a playoff run. They're down 22.5 games in the division with just over a week left before the deadline. Tonight's about momentum at home. In top news, the Justice Department is dropping the subpoenas it filed demanding grand jury testimony and phone records from New York Times journalists after sharp questioning from a federal judge. The government had insisted it was acting solely in the interest of national security. At the hearing, the U.S. District Court Judge Arun Subramanian expressed concerns about violations of protections for journalists. He threatened to impose sanctions against federal attorneys for misleading the court. David McGraw, the lead newsroom lawyer for the New York Times, called it a great day for the First Amendment. The Justice Department maintains its investigation remains ongoing. In business news, AMD's rivalry with NVIDIA is increasingly moving into a new realm. The chip makers are best known for competing in the graphics processing unit business, but they are stepping up their offerings in the attractive market for server central processing units. Advanced Micro Devices has been coming after NVIDIA in the market for graphics processing units. However, the smaller chip companies' new product announcements show there is fierce competition in the market for central processing units as well. On Thursday, AMD unveiled the 6th generation of its EPYC central processing units for data center servers at its Advancing Artificial Intelligence event. The Venice family of chips is meant to support agentic artificial intelligence workloads, AMD Chief Executive Officer Lisa Su said during a keynote presentation. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is up 1% for the week to about $65,000. Ethereum is unchanged at just under $1,900. And XRP is up 1% to $1.11. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. Scientists have developed a handheld device to measure when your body is burning fat. This breathalyzer identifies the amount of acetone in your breath to determine if you are in ketosis. While smart scales and smartwatches use bioelectrical impedance for quick estimates, accurately measuring fat burning is more complex. Researchers led by Andreas Guntner created a breathalyzer that closely matched lab results in a study involving 12 participants. The device filters excess moisture and contaminants, aided by a companion app that guides users through the breathing process. Frequent metabolic measurements may prove useful across various health settings. And in entertainment news, Tam Holland has made Hot Ones history by becoming the first person to vomit on camera on the talk show. In the popular series, host John Evans asks celebrities questions while they attempt to eat chicken wings coated in hot sauce. In a latest episode, the British actor was joined by his The Odyssey and Spider-Man, Brand New Day co-star Jon Bernthal. Right from the first round, Tom struggled with the spice and started drinking a lot of milk. "That's battery acid," he stated, later adding, "I feel like I could black out." After the round, Tom coughed uncontrollably and suddenly keeled to the ground to throw up. John declared, "Let's go. Take a picture of that." The Uncharted star recovered and insisted, "You can use that footage." Tom proudly declared that he managed to keep his outfit clean, saying, "Look, Louis Vuitton, I got none of it on my clothes." To conclude, John asked Sean whether anyone had puked on set before, with the host replying, "That might be the first on set ever." "I love being the first," smiled Tom. The Odyssey is now showing in cinemas, while Spider-Man, Brand New Day opens on July 31st. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American historian and author, David McCullough. And he said, "History is who we are and why we are the way we are." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Morning San Francisco.